everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you guys my January favorites. I know it feels like January just started, but here we are at the end of January, and I thought that I did not have time to film this week because I'm just very busy. And if you hear a tinkling sound, it's the chimes outside my house. It's very windy in Singapore currently, but just now it was really hot. But anyway, I have a couple of products to share with you guys that I have been loving. Let's just get started. Firstly, I want to talk about the foundation that I have been using religiously for the past 1 month, and it is my Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation in the color 842 medium beige. If I'm not wrong, I used this on my cousin's engagement earlier in the month, and since then I've just been going or like reaching out for this foundation every single day, and I just love it because it literally stays on your face all day. Like for 8 hours or 6 to 8 hours ish, it's like perfect. And for me, because I have dry skin, I don't see myself, or I don't have to powder whenever I use this foundation, and I really like it a lot. I will link down below the places where you can get certain things that you can't get like in drugstores or in Sephora, so be sure to check my description box. Next is an eyeliner, and I featured this eyeliner before, but I think the reason why I'm featuring it again is because I used it in a different way. This is the Stila Smudge Stick in Damsel. I use this to line my lower lash line. Not my waterline, just my lower lash line. I use it with a very light hand because it's super pigmented. Let me just show you guys. Look at that. And I did not put that much pressure on that, so that's one swipe. And it's really creamy, so what I do is I just like lightly dab it on my lower lash line, or where my lower lashes are, and after that, that's it. That's all I do with this eyeliner, and I've been really loving the look because I want to define my lower lash line without having to define or to make to put eyeliner on my waterline. Next is an eyeshadow primer. It's my MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. I've had this for a while, but honestly speaking, I bought this because out of impulse. I see people talk about it, so I want to try it, but I still have my Urban Decay primer potion. I've been using this as my eyeshadow base or eyeshadow primer instead of my Urban Decay primer potion. I do like how this looks like, but I feel that it does crease on me. I don't know, I have dry skin, but my eyelids are just incredibly oily. It just creases on me, and it's not just this, like the Urban Decay primer potion creases on me as well. So I have come to the conclusion that it's not the products, it's just my eyelid. Other than that, this is a wonderful product. It really just cancels out your like discoloration on your eyelids, and it just makes your eyelids like prepped up for your eyeshadow. It makes your eyeshadow look more vibrant, and yeah, it just stays on longer. It's just not on my lids, but I really like this a lot. Next is a blush, and oh my god guys, if you don't live in Singapore, I'm just gonna tell you that Singapore does not carry Hourglass products, and I've heard so much about Hourglass, and I've always wanted to get them, but the shipping here is just crazy, so forget it. I went online, and under20.com, which is one of my favorite like makeup like blogs, or makeup blog shops or makeup stores to buy from, she actually carries the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush Palette, and I've seen it on her site for quite a while, but I always just like, oh no, I just calm yourself girl, you don't need more blushes. But I finally got my hands on my very own Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. Oh my god. Okay, so I have been obsessed with this so much, and this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. It has 3 blushes. Luminous Flush, Incandescent Electra, and Mood Exposure. This is Mood Exposure, this is I think Incandescent Electra, and this is Luminous Flush, and I love all of the colors so much. They are amazing, they are so finely milled. Like whenever I try and swatch them, it really feels like a powder. Like you will not even think that it's a blush because it's so finely milled and it's so darn pretty. And the last makeup products, should I say, or they are not really makeup but they are actually beauty tools, and they are my 13 Rushes brushes. The first one is the 13 Rushes flat top angled kabuki brush. And oh my god, I think I've mentioned this in my previous video, it is so soft and it blends my foundations so... no, it blends my foundation so nicely, and I just feel like I can just buff my foundation all day because it's just so comfortable and so soft. Like, yeah, and it's a Singapore brand as well, so if you are on a hunt for like brushes in Singapore, you can try out 13 Rushes. The second brush is actually the contour brush, or I can't remember what is the name of this brush exactly, but basically you use it to contour. I don't contour my face every single day because I am very small. I'm very skinny already, so whenever I contour, I only do it like when I'm going out to take a lot of pictures or when there's an event or something more like more upscale and not just for everyday. If you've seen some of my previous videos, this is the brush that I use to place in my contour before I buff it out with another brush. It just gives you a very nice chiseled like contour whenever you want to contour, which is a brush that I do not have in my collection. So yeah, I really like this. So if you can tell, it's really skinny. And lastly, it is the tapered highlighter brush. I've been really into highlighters lately. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm supposed to get it out. Give me a minute. So, speaking of the highlighter brush, I forgot to mention that one of my other favorites is my MAC, what is this called? My MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I've had this for like 2 years and it literally, seriously, it looks untouched. Like, there's so much product in here, like I do not know how I'm going to finish this, but ever since the video that I did with Dayang and Diana, I think it was in Dayang's video where I shared that like I'm too lazy to put on highlighter, and then Diana was just like, you better use your highlighters, girl. So ever since then, I listened to her and I've made an extra effort to make sure I put on my highlight before I leave the house to work, and this is the brush that I use it with. Like I said, this is a 13 Rushes tapered highlighter brush, and it just picks the right amount of product to put on the highest points of my cheeks. I have it on today, but don't be fooled because this is like one full day of after work phase. So I don't know whether this is contributed to the highlighter or to just the natural oils that are seeping through from my face. Now on to fragrances, I have two. The first one is my Lanvin perfume. It just looks like that. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what the name of the fragrance is because it's some French brand, but this is the Lanvin one and it's like purple. What's new? This is my Jo Malone Earl Grey and Cucumber scent. Now, okay, for my Lanvin scent, I use it mostly when it's a very bright sunny day, it's not raining, and it's like really hot outside, because it's very light and fresh, which I think you know, resonates with a very bright and sunny day. And I don't know, when it's really hot and you're like sweaty, it's not, I feel like whenever I have a heavy scent, it makes me feel more heavy. I don't know whether it happens to you, but I just feel that way. So I will reserve my Jo Malone fragrance. Yeah, I will reserve my Jo Malone fragrance for when it is very gloomy outside and when it's very sweater weatherish. Very like a quiet kind of scent, like, yeah, it's really not a universal, everyone will like this scent. So for me, this scent represents like a very cozy, very like warm feeling. So whenever it's raining or it's gloomy, I will definitely reach out to for this fragrance. Now on to my others favorites, and I have like two things. Oopsie. The first thing, and it comes together like actually, but I'm gonna talk about the book first. This is the One Line a Day book, which is a 5-year memory book, and this was gifted to me for my birthday from Khairun's sister. Not Dayang, as in the Dayang you see on YouTube all the time every Thursday. It is his other sister, Dayang Shahira, or I call her Hira for short. This honestly is one of the sweetest gifts I have ever received. Basically, it is a book where you just reflect on your day for every day for 5 years, and it's nothing like a journal. It's just like it's like one paragraph. I don't know whether you can tell, but I'm gonna, yeah, it's just one paragraph where you just reflect on your day, what you do, or the highlight and all that. And basically you have to do this for the next 5 years, and you will see like how life has changed and stuff like that. And basically how this book explains itself, it's a condensed comparative record for 5 years for recording events most worthy of remembrance. So you'll get to like reflect on different, or like what happened today, like last year, that kind of thing, you know. So I think that it's really a very good gift. It's a really sweet one, and her note was really sweet as well. And yeah, I have been religiously writing in my One Line a Day book because it just gives me the opportunity to sit down with myself, to kind of be one with myself, and like be grateful for whatever I have. And yeah, so it's just a very sweet gift. So thank you, Hira, if you're watching. I really love this book a whole lot, and I hope that I will religiously continue to write in it for the next 5 years every single day. So yeah, I used to write in the book is my very fancy kid Spade Pen that my lovely girlfriends bought for me for my birthday. I have not received any kind of like special pens before in my life, and this was a very sweet gift. And I don't know, I love my girlfriends to death. I don't know what I would do without them. So Farha, Liana, I love you girls so much. Thank you for this, and also thank you for the rest of the other gifts and the cards that you gave me. Yeah, it's getting very sentimental, this video. So much for being a short video, but I'm gonna edit it out. So with that, we've come to the end of my January favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, or if you want to see more videos from me. Again, last call for my Q&A video, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Most probably I'll do that video like next week, because I have been like waiting for very long to film it. So I'm just gonna answer the questions that I have. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!